What's up, fam? It's your boy Sean Nathan, man. Welcome to another episode of TBB, where every day we are just trying to be better. So, trying to clearly mix up the in-studio vibes, but don't worry, y'all. Manny ain't go nowhere. I'm saying, shouts to Manny. What's up, Manny? Manny probably like, I ain't seen this ninja though in a minute. Yeah, but just experimenting. You know what I'm saying? Like playing around with some stuff. Taking a little stroll past old stomping ground. You know what I mean? Used to live at this spot that you can see in the background. It's probably one of the more doper road. Yeah, well, if it's not, it is a working day though. Probably one of the nicer, you know what I'm saying, one of the dopest apartment complexes that you have here in Arizona, Tempe to be specific, because it sits right off the lake. So of course you're getting that lake rent that they want. Because my spot when I lived in here was on the main patio floor, which is the third floor, was overlooking the lake. It's a dope spot, man. You know, we had some pretty good property managers. They would throw some pretty dope pool parties. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a little picture of it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Man-made lake though. I did not know that when I first moved out here. You know, you see a body of water, you think that it's naturally there, but nah. You talk to the natives, the Arizona natives, they call them Phoenicians. First time I heard that, I thought somebody was being racist because they said it to somebody and called them and was like, "Oh, so you a Phoenician?" And I was like, "Nigga, what you just call her? You being racist?" But nah, that's what they call Phoenix locals. You know what I'm saying? Homegrown Phoenix people are Phoenicians. So if you're a Phoenician, shouts to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you talk to them, they've been here because they should have been here, then they know that this is a man-made lake. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna take a little trek down. About to mess my sneaks up, y'all. Yeah, those the bows. Putting all this in there too. Did I just hear somebody call me? I don't think so. But anyway, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I used to come around here all the time. But yeah, man. Figured I'd hop on today, mixing it up. I do know it's not Wednesday. It is Saturday. Hope my mic is right as I'm playing around with this exploration and doing stuff independently in dolo. You know, you gotta go dolo sometimes. Trying to figure this whole get into my own zone mode. I don't know if I really want to sit y'all this way or what. I'm just trying to make sure my phone don't fall in the water at the same time. So I do want y'all to have a little bit of background though. You know what I'm saying? So let me adjust just slightly. Gotta move back maybe, but I don't want the sun to be too crazy. Anyway, let me get right into it. Brass tacks, I don't really have nothing to get into today. I got a lot of stuff weighing on me because of a lot of situations that I'm seeing are affecting people. Yeah, that's not gonna do a thing. That are like semi close to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, but what I'm realizing though is that it's a lot of soft ninjas out here, like super soft. And I say that because when adversity comes and trials come, these ninjas fold, bro. Like fold. So I'm gonna pause right now to have you ask yourself, are you soft? And do you fold? Now, disclaimer, there's nothing wrong with really being soft-hearted, gentleness. You know what I'm saying? It's a fruit of the spirit. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, does the slightest bit of controversy or the slightest bit of tragedy make you buckle? You know what I'm saying? And make you forget that there's beauty in life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I came out here, man. Like, man-made or not, um, lake is a lake, bro. And just how the sun is like hitting off this dirty water. I'm sure you don't want to go swim in that. I would zoom in on it, but I'm not. Um, you know, it's too much beauty in life. So even when the tough times start happening and you can't really lock in because you're just so focused on your situation, whatever it may be. It um, may be like despair. It might be, you know what I mean, some turmoil happening. Um, but when you can't see beyond yourself and you forget about like God's majesty in life, and that one, if you around to go through whatever you're going through, that's a blessing within itself. Like you are still here. And there's this song by who is it by? Elevation. Song by Elevation. If I ain't dead, then you ain't done. Period. Like, um, that's major, major facts. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't dead, then he's not done with you. If you're still alive, then there's still stuff to do. So to take one situation that you're going through, or maybe a collection of situations that you're going through, and totally forget about his goodness, then you tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's too good out here. It's with it being as bad as it is out here, it's too good out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I'm watching families walk, you know what I mean, right now, enjoying each other, taking in the view. You know what I'm saying? That's what brings life harmony. That's what tips the scales between tragedy and triumph. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what tips the scales between um, gratitude and despair. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just way too much to that you could focus on outside of focusing on whatever may be negative. You know what I mean? So, you know, I do my best to rise above. Like honestly, um, if you know me, you know don't nothing really bother me. It don't. Because so I let the plane go over. The plane, the plane, the plane. Ever seen Entourage? Y'all get that joke. Um, yeah, if you really, really know me, like you know don't nothing bother me. Because usually stuff that bothers people are in a couple of categories, either a person, a place, or a thing. If you a person, you definitely don't bother me. Like I could give zeros, all the zeros. And y'all know what comes after that. I'm in this whole clean up my speech phase because there was a time in my life where I didn't curse at all, and then it started to come back, and now I'm like being more conscious of the way I speak, even when I'm in my personal private settings. But again, back to that. Like if you a person, you can't really shake me, because why? Like why would I allow myself to be affected by your opinion or your point of view, um, or what you say or how you like? I don't care how you view me. That's the least of my concerns. Like seriously, because I could be here today, gone the next, and so could you, and you do not affect how I move or operate on a day-to-day basis. And y'all shouldn't let anybody else affect y'all that way too. So if y'all can, if somebody watching this, um, allows other people to affect your mood or how you go through life, or if it bothers you, man, don't let people bother you. Crazy? Like what? Let them ninjas bother you, man. Be great. You know what I'm saying? Tell them suck his peace. Like real. Or it's a place or a thing. You know, I'm from Philly. I love Philly. Shouts to the Eagles. They did their thing. Like, did they thing, killed KC. If you're a KC fan, woo, rest in peace this year. See you next year. I do believe it's going to be the same Super Bowl though next year. I think it's going to be the Eagles and KC again. I think there's going to be like a rivalry being built up, and it starts now. It's going to be over the course of the years. But rest in peace to KC. Shouts to the Eagles. Did your thing. I'm from Philly. Um, as much as the city developed who I was in so many ways as a young man. Um, tough exterior because it ain't sweet out there. You know what I'm saying? I had to get away. You know what I mean? Like, I always knew growing up that the world was bigger than Philly. And it ain't nothing wrong with you staying where you come from. But for me, I was like, man, it's time to get out of here. It's time to go see the world. I want to live in a different city. I want to live in a different state. I want to, you know what I'm saying, live out the country. I want to meet other people. I want to try different cultures. I want to taste different delicacies. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was time for me to go. But the place before I left became an irritant for me. And I was like, nope, can't have this affecting me. So time to venture out, man. Time to go. And shouts to my cousin Bank, man. That's where this comes from. Think outside the block. I wore this intentionally without even knowing I was actually gonna go this direction. And speaking about this, but that's where it comes from though. What's up, y'all? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Yo, be nice to people. You know what I mean? Like, yo, just strangers, just speak. Some of y'all are just way too mean, way too aggressive. Like, just don't enjoy nothing. Like, this is my tone. Like, I'm not happy right now. Blah, blah, blah. Life is bad. Blah, blah, blah. Like, shut up, bro. Shut up. Yeah. I mean, like, stop all that. If you sound like that, I'm sorry. That's how you sound. Anyway, so people, places, and things. And I'm saying, like, things can be anything, though. You know what I mean? Things can be, shoot, I don't know. Things can be your wardrobe. I don't know. If you feel like you need a better wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got the clothes you want in your closet. You don't, when the sneaks drop, you don't have the money to cop them. You know, it could be, I mean, first of all, thank you, Holy Spirit. Things are all material. So if you're bothered by a person, place, or a thing, and it's a thing, then know that the thing is material. Um, unless the thing is like, if it's not material, then it's not. Is it really a thing? And I'm not an English teacher, so I'm not about to go on that path of trying to break down what those the differentiate between tangible things, physical things, monetary things, or like emotional things. Um, but if it's a thing though, then you shouldn't let it bother you neither. For real. I kind of developed this real thick skin over the course of my days, and it's only gonna get thicker. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get thicker because the world is getting tougher. It's not getting any lighter. Um, and that's because there's just too much to be consumed too quickly. Like, you can literally see anything, do anything, find anything out. Um, People have to get tougher because it's too much coming at you all at once. Excuse me, got a little gas. Um, KFC. Let's eat some KFC. Anyway, um, so yeah, let me backtrack a little bit. If you being soft, I didn't forget. You know what I'm saying? If you being soft, man, you know, toughen up, toughen up. And I'm gonna take a real shot and be like, yo, it's some real soft Christians. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some real soft. If you don't consider yourself a Christian, some real soft spiritual people. You know what I mean? I don't care what, I serve Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? God Almighty. That's my Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? So Christianity, I'm not coming for y'all, but I'm just saying that's who I associate myself with. But I mean, on any platform though, yeah, you soft spiritually and you forget all of your heavenly Father, your God has done for you, like, and you so locked into what's attacking you right now or your situation right now, you can't see beyond that. Like, that's wild to me. When there's just so much majesty around you. You know what I mean? Like, and you can get out and you can take a walk to the lake, or you can take a drive, or you can get a bike, or you can get a bird, scooter around, or you can go find somebody who really genuinely cares for you and have some meaningful conversation. And whether y'all just kicking it, watching a movie, like go to the movies or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Go grab some ice cream, like do something um, to make you tap back into the beauty and the essence of life, as opposed to focusing on your disparities. Um, that's a sad way to live life, man. Focusing on your disparities. There's always gonna be something disparaging in life. There's always gonna be something that you want to do better. There's always going to be something that you want more, of, or something you want to accomplish. So to only focus on life's disparities, man, is wild to me, because that's a real soft choice. You know what I'm saying? You soft. Like, choose higher. Choose a higher level of thinking. Choose a higher way of operation. Order of operations. Y'all remember that from school? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna break that down. Peace externally, something like that. I'm gonna get an acronym for that though, because mathematically it's like what, parentheses, exponents, something like that. Like I believe math can explain a lot of things in life. Either way though, man, get a higher order of operation. You know what I'm saying? And stop living in a place of despair. You know what I mean? Because God can't do nothing with that. Like, what is God gonna do with your despair? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is He gonna bless your despair? Um, He'll bless your fight. Saying you swinging back, and you getting involved. Yeah, he'll bless that. Ain't got no time to bless your disparity. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not talking about like mourning, like the mourning process, like when you lose somebody or you lose something. Yeah, there's a period of lamentation, there's a period of mourning. But living in your disparity, still thinking like God is gonna come to you when you're not doing nothing to assist that. Come on, man. Like, you tripping. It's how is he gonna bless something that you're not giving him to bless? Like, you gotta give him something to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta surrender something, so he can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta create a form of worship through refraining from doing certain stuff, or changing your behavior patterns, or changing your attitude, or changing your speech, or changing how you interact with people, your social interactions. You know what I'm saying? Changing your observation of the world, changing your observation of yourself. What are you giving him to work with? If you don't give God nothing to work with, he don't have nothing to bless. You know what I'm saying? It's like people that say like, oh, I'm just waiting for God to give me a financial increase, Lord. You're gonna show up. You're gonna say I'm gonna drop this blessing. Um, but you're still spending every dollar that you get when you get it. But he's supposed to bless that though. Or like, you wanna, I'm gonna be a business owner. I'm gonna start this business. Okay, cool. What you gonna start then? Where's your business plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's your proposal? Um, where's your financial analysis of what you need to do to get the business open? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's your activation? Where's your activity behind that? So that way God can bless it. If you don't bring him nothing to bless, he don't have nothing to bless. What are you gonna work with? You giving him nothing to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, your faith is low. How you supposed to work with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and yeah, he can do all things. He can do all things. You know what I'm saying? He's not, I don't consider my God to be legalistic, you know what I'm saying, whatsoever, but I choose to partner in my spiritual journey, in my walk with God. Like, here you go. You see this? I got this done. I'm praying about this. You gave me the download, told me to do this. I wrote this down. I typed this up. I hit ChatGPT. I said, talk to me about this business plan. Put all this together for me. All right, cool. I typed it out. Got an instant, like, here's the bank account. You know what I mean? Like, here's my research on locations. Here's things like, here's my call log for funding. Like, now, take this, bless this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting back being like, I really want to do this, Jesus. So you got to do something for me. No, do something for yourself first. Um, Maybe that's where I'll go to end this, man, because, it's kind of rapid fire today, real rapid fire. But I read one of the comments, very few ones that I do get, but I do appreciate them when I get them. And they was like, yeah, I appreciate this content. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent. And I'm like, say less. Say less. So even if it is all over the place, I'm still gonna put it out there, be consistent. But I will leave y'all with this, man. Like, You know, you gotta you gotta present something. You gotta present something. You gotta do something. Um, and stop doing the same old thing too. Stop doing the same old thing over and over again, man. I would hate. I I've been a grower, um, essentially my entire life. You know, I don't stay in one place for too long. I don't stay down in the dumps hardly at no time at all. Um, I had one situation. It was very near and dear to my heart relationship. Something happened, and I was down for a while. As I look back on that, man, I was like, "Yo, Sean, you was weak, bro." And it's cool. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know that part of myself. Um, I hadn't been affected that way before in life. Um, or I had, but like not in a long time. So it didn't really hit me. But as I project back on it, I'm like, I probably could have handled that better. But now that I know it and I've taken a clear self inventory and I did a self audit on that period of my life, I know now, like, never again, never again. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this stage, man, I'm encouraging y'all to toughen up, tighten up, and produce. Give God something to work with. Give him something to bless. Stop just sitting around waiting for the blessing because you keep doing the same old thing over and over again. Oh, this don't happen. I'm going right back to this. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like this area don't work out. I'm gonna go run somewhere else. The one saying that I love is everywhere you go, there you are. And that's probably not it directly, but y'all probably heard it before. You People be running away from stuff, man, thinking like that's gonna fix it. No, because you still taking you. You are taking you wherever it is you go, and if you don't change, it's gonna be the same thing wherever you go. You're just gonna have a new scenery. Nothing's gonna be different. So, you know what I'm saying? Stop repeating the same thing. Stop living in the same cycle, expecting God to bless you and give you something more. Um, you know what I mean? Like soft, man. Soft. You ninjas are soft. Soft Christians, soft spiritual journey walkers, you know what I'm saying? Soft people in general. Stop being soft. I got time for your softness. I mean, especially y'all grown soft people. Like if you like 25, 26, you know what I'm saying, if you like 30 and under, I mean, yeah, I might give you a pass. You might can be a little soft because you ain't. I'm saying like depending on where you come from. Some people have had really hard lives by that age, but some people haven't though, and they were just starting that journey where stuff starts to get rough. But man, if you over 30, soft, tighten up. Like, ain't nobody trying to hold your hand, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, woman, whatever. Ain't nobody trying to hold your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, it's it's not happening. It's just not gonna happen. You know, But if you want a bassinet and you want a stroller and you want somebody to get your blankie for you and your bottle, then go find that person because I'm sorry, but the world is not going to do it for you though. The world ain't about to sing you a lullaby and rock you to sleep. And if it does, it's going to be in a real disparaging way. And I would hate to see that. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I'm going to leave y'all with that, man. Like, one, stop repeating the same things over and over again. That's not going to get you anywhere. So really sit down and look at what some of your habits are, past, present, so you can change them in the future. You know what I'm saying? Look at some of your own personal behaviors, internally, what makes you tick, really defining your attitude. Look at your responses when things start to get rough. How do you go about at handling them? You know what I'm saying? Like process all those things, and then make some different moves. So yeah, don't repeat the same things, man. Like get out of that zone. Nothing's gonna come from that. You got to give God something to bless. Got to give God something to work with. If you don't give him anything to work with, then had nothing to work with. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like how he's going to breathe on something and bless something if you don't give it to him. So develop it. You know what I mean? Stop sitting around just talking it like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Then go do it. Go do it. At least start. Like you have to start. And I say this all the time. You got to start. So you want God to bless something, man. You got to start. You got to give him something to bless. And stop being soft. This is what I started with. what I'm saying? Because all of those things fall under that umbrella, man. Like, stop being soft, bro. You know, person, um, you know what I mean? Like, tighten up, tighten up. You know, only time I really cried, man, is like tears of joy. I told my boy Sleep last night, man. I was like, I had my daughter was born. I was in San Diego and I was holding her and I was crying. And this family came up to me, older woman and her husband, and of course, they was white people. Like black folks, when they wouldn't stop, they wouldn't send up to you, but not a shot. But yeah, they were older white couple though. And the lady walked to me and she was like, "It's like, oh my God, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I said I'm perfect. I'm beautiful." I'm like, I'm looking at my beautiful child right now, man. Like, she's making me cry because of how much joy I feel in her existence, and that God is blessing with her, like tears of joy. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like cry tears of pain and despair anymore. And if you do, if you have to, if I ever had to again, then I'm gonna get them out and I'm gonna keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna process that. I'm gonna let it come out of me, and I'm gonna move on. And it's gonna be brief, because even as I'm crying, God is gonna give me strength, because that's how I move. My faith is different. Like, if I was to cry tears of pain these days and like tears of turmoil, as I'm crying them, I'm gonna be praying at the same time, like, yo, bring me out, toughen me up. I know this happened to me, but I have to lament over this. I have to let these tears come out because it's a healing process that my body needs, so I don't physically store it and deteriorate myself from the inside out. But once this is done, though, hit these weights. You know what I'm saying? Give me these weights so I can get stronger. Show me what to lift. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I got to move forward through it. I'm not going to sit and lie dormant in despair. Never, never happening. Look at that. She up there riding her bike, can't sing a lick, but it don't matter though. She's screaming, singing at the top of her lungs. The beauty in life, man. Y'all be missing the beauty in life. There's so much beauty in life. This is way longer than I wanted it to be, but it's all good. I'm gonna still put it out. Cap cut this joint. Y'all might get some captions, maybe. I might caption it if you can't hear me, but hopefully this mic is working. Either way, man, I'm saying I really got more, but that's it, because I want to go buy a pair of jeans. So I really came out here because it's close to where I'm going. But something said, yo, pull over, man, and just go relax a minute and just take in the sights and the cool breeze and, people watch and enjoy the beauty of, these are the beautiful things in life. With so much disparity and so much negativity, so much anger and hatred and fighting. You gotta escape sometimes, man, and go find your own place of peace and own place of solitude, so you can still remember that through it all, God is good, man, and like life is still grand. And if you hear, there's something to smile about. There's something to be happy about. Life is worth living. It is worth it. And whatever season you in, if it's a rough season, man, like, you'll get through it. If you want to get through it, you push hard enough, the season will be smaller. It'll be shorter than what it could be. So don't live in it. Push past it. You know what I'm saying? Close the gap and stay faithful. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble and appreciate the beauty, man. It's all around you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably do that one next. I mean, appreciating the beauty of the stuff that's around us, because we miss it far too often. Anyway, man, listen. Love y'all. Love somebody, hug somebody. Let's see the water bouncing off. Till next time, y'all. TBB, man. I love y'all. All right, peace.